So if you guys haven't been keeping up with the Joneses, I've been gone for a few days. I've had some injuries. I'm so sorry. I'm better now, though. That's what counts. I am better. My finger's better. I'm better. We're all good. Oh my gosh, it's been a crazy couple days. Mercury retrograde has been very weird for me. I don't know if it's been weird for you guys. Let's see. I lost my keys, found them. Lost my phone, found it. Got one of my phones soaking wet. Got hurt 2 times. Let's see what else happened during Mercury retrograde already. Can't talk, for one. Just can't say a goddamn word without it coming out wrong. Forgetting my cards, not having enough money in the bank when paying. I mean, all kinds of little mishaps, you know, that cause drama. Has anyone else experienced that? Because if you have, just know that we're all in here with you. We're all going through the same thing. Whenever a Mercury retro happens, electronics tend to mess up. Accidents happen, which are personal accidents and, you know, emotional accidents, not trying to hurt someone's feelings, but it happens. Car accidents can happen, all kinds of different accidents. So be careful, be slow, think things through, and just relax, because it's going to be over soon enough. Don't worry, you know, I know it's like 6 weeks long, but we're going to be okay, so it's not going to be forever. Woosah. Oh, I know what happened to you guys for Mercury retrograde. Waiting on readings from Steph, Mercury retrograde. I also lost like 8 subscribers in one day. I don't know what the fuck happened. They're just like, yeah, we like you. No, we don't. One video to the next. Who knows? Maybe they didn't like me not posting enough. They didn't realize that I was absent because I was gone. Other than that, I post every day. But that's okay. Some people don't know. Some people are fickle. They don't, they go on and off, on and off. They're just fickle. All right, so let's see what's going on. Because I'm just getting back, Karen Renna, you've been a bitch. Yeah, maybe I've been a little bit of a bitch, but it's that time of the month for me, so I'm entitled to be a bitch right now. Just giving everyone a warning. I am currently being visited by Mother Nature. So that's all you need to know. I don't recommend anyone rattling my cage during this time. Okay, Mercury retro and that's not a good mix for me, so please don't rattle my cage today, tomorrow, or the next. All right, so I decided since I was coming on that instead of just doing my Cancer reading like I wanted to do, I just want to get back into the groove of things. So I'm going to go ahead and do a Divine Masculine and a Divine Feminine reading and just go from there, okay? So let's just do that. Let's go ahead and we're going to do the middle, which is going to represent what's between you guys. All right, what's going on between the two of you? What's at the heart between the both of you? And if you guys are wondering, hey, Marco, I just got on 3 minutes ago. Let me get into this reading. But I will email you. If you're wondering about the cards, don't worry. I know you're getting them. I've been a pain in the ass for more people than just you. So I'm taking care of you guys more than your fair share. Trust me, you're getting extras, you're getting all kinds of good things. So don't worry, I know it's been a bitch. But anyways, let's keep going. So this is, I've been a total bitch and I deserve to be spanked by all of you, especially Marco. Not in a sexual way, okay? Just, I've been a little shit. And I'm trying to, you guys saw my post the other day? Me having a business meeting with myself on how to get my shit together. Like, that's what I've been doing. Having a business meeting with myself saying, Stephanie, what the fuck? Get your shit together. Get organized. I've got different little, you know, posts about that. It's kind of funny, but that's what I need to do. Just get my shit together, get more organized, and, you know, fuck. Why does everything have to be such a pain in the ass and so hard? Okay. So anyways, I'm sorry about the distraction. Mercury retrograde. We're dealing with it. Okay. What is the heart of the matter between you guys? If you guys are wondering what the fuck is a DM and a DF, I'm new to this channel. I don't know about this whole tarot thing. I usually just follow signs. I don't know what you're talking about, DM, DF. Okay. A divine masculine is somebody that is in a masculine energy, whether they are male or female. And divine feminine, same thing. Male or female doesn't really matter. It's just the energy they're inheriting. Feminine is the caregiver, the nurturer, and the more emotionally sensitive person. The masculine is going to be the one that's more action-oriented. Pretty much not unemotional, but very scarce emotional. And someone that's more about work and habit and the physical world. Divine feminine's very higher dimensional. Divine masculine's kind of lower dimensional, just 3D, this exact existence. Okay, well, you're going to have to go ask your brother and sister. I just set you up with Winnie the Pooh. Stop. Sorry, guys. Mercury retrograde dramas again. Excuse the yelling for 1 second. Just give me a second. Mariah! Yelling? Daniel! I thought you were going to yell at me. No, I'm trying to call them downstairs. Now go on and go greet them and tell them what you need. I'm working. I just got on. I haven't been on for days. Days! Now let me be. Okay. So for the middle of the reading, it's going to be about the heart matter between the masculine and the feminine. The masculine I'm going to put over here on the right, and the feminine I'm going to put over here on the left. Okay? So anyways, before I was interrupted, a divine partner is not, I mean, everything has karma, even waking up this morning and your body is karma, so you have to understand what karma is. But they're not exactly a karmic partner in which you need to conquer that karma and break that karma and go through a cycle of karma, which is what's due to you. Karmic partners are something that you create as you go along your journey, growing, maturing, getting wise, manifesting, etc. You find these karmic partners to help you along your path. They're stepping stones to get you where you emotionally, psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, I already said emotionally, spiritually need to be, okay? Those are karmic partners. Think of karmic partners as stepping stones. People that you learn lessons from and that you grow from, and then you move on from, onto the next karmic stone. A divine partner is alike, okay, but not the same. A divine partner is going to be someone that you're tied to, spiritually and soul-wise, meaning when you were born here, you were meant to have an interaction and a relationship with a specific divine partner, because like a karmic partner, they were supposed to help you grow. But also to fulfill your karma, to fulfill your dharma, you were supposed to meet this divine soulmate, this divine partner for healing, for love, for peace, and believe it or not, for a blessing, okay? So blessings come from divine partners. So they are a little bit different than the karmic partners. Karmic partners, of course, you can get blessings too, like children or money or things like that. But the blessings that are different between the two is a divine partner will give you soul blessings, kind of a level up pass, like a gold star or a gold medal, like you've achieved some certain level of spiritual growth and achievement of, you know, a personal inner healing. So when you meet your divine partners and you're going through this relationship with them, it's not always going to be smooth. But when you come into contact or union with a divine partner, it's because you've reached some level of spiritual maturity. Okay? And then this person gives you a fulfillment, a blessing. I like to think of divine partners as Jupiter. Jupiter always deposits blessings. So a divine partner will deposit a blessing, okay? A blessing of wisdom and knowledge, a blessing of spiritual growth through children, a blessing of spiritual growth through enlightenment and meditation and spiritual practices. All these divine partners, they give something to you. Now, can you guys have more than one divine partner? Yes, because a divine masculine and feminine is kind of like a soulmate, okay? It's someone you're tied to, so it feels like a karmic energy, but that's because karma's attached, but they're not a karmic partner. I hope that makes sense, because during a Mercury retrograde, it may not make a bit of fucking sense to you. So think of them as a soulmate, but a divine soulmate, someone that gives you blessings, okay? Enrichment, spiritual enrichment. Karmic partners are kind of, I hate to say it like this, but a painful gift, a painful departing, a painful truth, a painful delivery of what you've done to yourself. So when you get in a karmic relationship, it's because your soul has some specific set of karmic patterns and they're not good for you most of the time. And then you get kind of payback for continuing down that same karmic style, same karmic path. It's usually a disappointment or pain or stress or frustration or what feels like a roadblock, can't talk, a roadblock or a brick wall, some kind of hurdle, obstacle, you know. That's how it feels in a karmic relationship. In a divine relationship, yes, you're going to have roadblocks and hurdles, especially if you're trying to come into union with a divine partner and they're not aligned with you. So that's about the only obstacle you might have in a divine relationship, is they're going through their own karma right now and they cannot align with you because they're not there. So you might experience that as a roadblock, but usually everything else is pretty smooth. Falling in love is smooth. Being happy can be smooth. Dreaming, manifesting can be smooth. Opening up and talking about spiritual things with your divine partner can be very smooth and easy. Opening up with your soul with a divine partner is very easy. Okay? So when you can share things openly, raw, and just nakedly beautiful with someone, that can very much be a divine partner. But if you've ever tried to open yourself up to a karmic partner, it's a shutdown. Oh, why are you thinking that that's okay? Oh, thank you, Markers, for the 1111. Thank you. So yeah, if you ever try to open up to a karmic, they're going to be like, why are you talking about that? That doesn't make sense. That's not logical. That's irrational. Or, you know, why are you talking about that kind of spirituality? That's not good. You know, that's not a healthy thing for you to think. So there's always a correction in a karmic relationship, where in a spiritual divine relationship, there's, wow, that's interesting. Or I feel the same way, or I wonder that too, or what if? You know, there's always expansion with a divine partner, and it feels like the gate, the fence that has fenced you in your karma has been opened. And all of a sudden with a divine partner, you can walk outside of your fence and go explore, okay? So you can go explore. And that's Rahu. That's getting away from your comfort zone. So going with a divine partner expands your horizons. And it is scary, and there is pitfalls, and there's all kinds of stuff. But being with a karmic is more like you're gated in to a fenced area. And there's just a lot of, you know, destruction as far as you trying to get away. So it can almost feel abusive. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue. I hope I did justice on the explanation of the divine masculine and divine feminine. Okay. So we're going to get to the heart of the matter between the both of you. What is the heart of the matter between you and your divine? Not your karmic relationship, your divine relationship, if you have one. What is going on between you guys? What is at the heart of the matter between the two of you? Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so we'll just put that there. So at the heart of the matter, ooh, we got Queen of Swords in reverse. Guys, what does this mean when you have a Queen of Swords in reverse? This is not good. Thank you, Elizabeth. You always give justice to all you explain. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So this is going to be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You guys must both have this in common. Okay? So you guys both probably carry some kind of an air energy together, or this is your Venus or your Jupiter. This could be your tropical sign and their Vedic sign. You don't know how it works, but there's a connection between the air signs for the both of you. There could also be an energy of having an air sign in the 7th house of relationships and marriage. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the 7th. Okay, so whatever that can be, whatever this connection is for you. Now, the main issue, you guys cannot communicate. Communication fucking sucks on a good day. Communication sucks right now in Mercury retrograde, but it still sucks even when Mercury is not in retrograde. This is just, god dang, I try to talk to this person. I try to be nice. I try to get along. I try to reach out and, be nice and amicable. I can't fucking talk. Thank you, Mercury. You know what the fuck I mean. But no, this person wants to block me or curse me out or tell me to shut the fuck up or close the door or run away, or they don't answer the phone or they don't reply to my messages or whatever this is. And you're like, Jesus, I'm just trying to talk. I'm just trying to open up and communicate with this person, but they want to be a closed book. And they kind of want to be, a little bit of an asshole. Excuse me for saying. But this is a little bit of an asshole, The Queen of Swords upright is still bitchy, but at least she's honest. At least she's just. At least she speaks from her heart and she speaks the truth, even though she's a difficult, harsh-ass woman that has been scorned. But when you get her in reverse, she's kind of just like, fuck you in a handbasket. I am not interested. So when she's in reverse, she doesn't want to talk. She doesn't want to be amicable. She doesn't want to communicate. She doesn't want to text or respond to your emails or your messages. She's not trying to make any plans for the future. She just wants to be left alone. So she can be very defensive also. Oh, Patrice, you like it? All right, girl. Well, I don't know how we like that shit, but there we go. There it is. Hell in a handbasket. That's Queen of Swords. Hell in a damn handbasket. And she's like, what the fuck are you looking at? Quit looking at me. So she also likes to hide. She likes to be behind the scenes. We have someone that, doesn't want to be found out. This person may be escaping your vision. Like, I don't want to be found. I don't want to be seen. I want to get the fuck away. And that sucks. Especially between divine partners, that sucks. But you know what, guys? Shit happens. Shit happens. Fights happen. Miscommunications happen. Okay? Not seeing eye to eye happens. All right? Things happen every day, every minute, every hour to different people. So don't worry about the Queen of Swords. To go through life, and excuse me for being a realist here, but to go through life thinking that relationships are supposed to be cupcakes and daisies and rainbows and unicorns, and I fucking love the shit out of you every day, that's unrealistic. Excuse me for being a, negative Nelly or, a realist, but that is the truth of it. Real relationships are not a walk in the park, even though they may be a walk in the park sometimes. And when they are, that's fucking awesome. Those are the good days. But you know what? Sometimes we have shitty days. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a shit day. All right? So we're going to keep going. The next one is the talk. Well, damn, you think we need to talk? You think we should talk? There's a theory. Yeah, well, obviously the divine partners need to talk. But there's a resentfulness. There's a, I don't want to fucking talk, Steph. Fuck your talk. Shove your talk up where the sun doesn't shine. Go shove that talk card between the crack of your ass. Okay? I don't fucking want to talk. Take your talk card and shove it. I'm not interested. Okay? Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Bye. Well, this is going to be the pits. I already know, but we're going to get into it. The next card here is just done. Damn it. Well, at least we've got one thing in common. They're all three aligned. They're all three making sense. So at least we got one thing going for us. We're on the same freaking page between the both of you. All right. So between the beautiful divines is harsh reality check, where you guys need to talk, but someone does not want to talk. And you're probably all watching this or listening to this while at work or whatever and saying to yourself, what the fuck? Stephanie, I tuned in today. I need to know what the fuck my person is thinking because they're not talking to me. So can you just be a mediator here and communicate what the fuck is wrong with them? Sure. We will, and we're going to see who refuses to talk and who doesn't based on the DM and the DF. The DF will be on the left, DM will be on the right. Okay, so what the fuck is going on with the divine masculine? What's up with you? Okay, male or female, this is a masculine energy. You are a hard worker. You're routine. You're focused. You're in control. All right? You say what goes. You say who. You say when. You say how much. You say who. Okay, pretty woman? Yeah. You say who. So what's going on with the DM? The one that, you know, makes the shots here. Calls the... Can't talk. Okay. Oh my God, the sound effects. Okay. Come on, Spirit, just give me one card for the DM. I need to know what is their stance on this situation. Thank you very much. That last sound effect was the chair, just in case anyone's wondering. Okay. What's going on with the divine feminine energy? What's going on with the divine feminine energy? What do you have to say about all of this shit? Divine feminine. Woo! Okay, well, she pissed. She pissed. She mad. She ain't having it. She threw herself on the floor. She's like, I'll tell you what the bleep, 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 bleep I think about this. I don't even want to be on the table, Steph. I don't even want to be on the MFing table, okay? I'm going to go on the ground because I am so done. I am so done with this. I've got to just be so far away from the DM that I don't even want to be on the same table, even during a tarot reading, because fuck him or fuck her right now. Don't you all worry, because I'm going to get into your feelings. You know, this is where you stand right now, and then I'm going to be a pain in the butt tarot reader, and I'm going to get into your heart. Oh, I know. The truth, the truth, the truth. Anyways, let's get the masculine's perspective on this. Ooh, 4 of Wands in reverse. I'm sorry I have to deliver this message from the DM right now, but it's fuck you, I don't want anything to do with you. 4 of Wands means, in reverse, I don't want to build a home with you. I don't want to have a family with you. I don't want to freaking look at you. I don't want you to be in my space. Okay? Don't come to my house. Don't call me. In fact, I might be contacting a witch to do a cord cutting because, you know, this shit needs to go. So masculine's just like, fuck this and fuck you, all right? Why? Well, they feel like there's betrayal. They feel like there's mistrust. This is why y'all need a mediator. Honestly, y'all need a mediator. But this masculine's just like, I don't trust you. I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. You're fickle. I don't know what to believe. I think that you would lie to get what you want. I think that you have one goal in mind, and it's to nail me or, you know, land me or however you want to say it. Just, lock me up and put me in a room and say I'm yours. I will not be owned. I will not be controlled. I will not be told what to do, what to think, how to feel, how to act, where I go, what my destiny is. Fuck all of that. I don't need a know-it-all in my life. Fuck you, Queen of Swords. You're a know-it-all bitch, and you bugged the fuck out of me. You just bugged the fuck out of me. That's what the masculine wants to say, is I'm sick of your mouth. I'm sick of you telling me what I need and what I don't need. And I'm sick of you telling me what I need to do. I don't need mommy and I don't need daddy. All right? I don't need that shit. I already had it. I'm done with it. Yeah. So I'm going to go on my own little merry way. But then you get to the truth of it. Guess what, masculine? That may be how you feel. That may be how the fuck you feel. But what do you got going on for you? Do you have a stable home right now? The answer is no. Are you financially stable right now? Excuse me, Your Honor, do I have to answer that? Yes. You will address the room. No, I am not. Okay, do you have your shit together at all right now? That's none of your fucking business. Yeah, because the answer is no. Okay. Okay. Now we got the gist of it, right? We have someone that doesn't want to be told when they're fucking wrong, but they're wrong. And I'm going to get to you all, feminines. And then we got someone that wants to confront. And I ain't even landed in your booty yet. So wait. Everyone's like, oh no, why do I listen to this channel? What the fuck is this shit? This isn't happy. This isn't Happyville. Let me go back and look at my thumbnail. What the freak does this reading say? Is this a happy reading? Because I didn't sign up for this shit. I'm sorry, guys. I know. Don't go yet. Just hang out for a minute. I gotta get to the nitty gritty and then we'll get to the good shit. You gotta let me work. You gotta let me pry. You gotta let me dig. You gotta let me get into this shit. So don't freak out because we're, 27 minutes in because I talk a lot. I'm sorry. Just give me a moment. Right? Anyways, so masculine, the correction is you don't like them doing all this shit to you. I get that. I totally get that. But at the same time, you're fucking up everything. Sorry, I had to, just go there. So you're not in a good position. And I have to confront that because 4 of Wands is a shitty ass position. So who are you to be saying you don't want correction? I'm going to clear my throat for this one because here's the gist of it, and it's the truth. If you cannot be confronted or corrected, you have an ego problem. And I'm not bashing you, masculine. I myself, yes, me, myself, suffer from an ego problem every now and then. It's not consistently on. It's more like a sprinkler system. It comes on when I need watering. When I need ego, it comes on. But when I don't need it, it shuts off. So I've got an automatic watering timer system in my head for ego. So I'm not busting your balls here, okay? I get it. You don't like correction. I fucking get that shit. I don't like correction sometimes either. But the truth of the matter is, if we cannot take correction, we're a fool. We're a fool because something is wrong with us and it's obvious to other people. Okay? It's obvious. And that's when it becomes an issue because you don't want it to be pointed out. Can I just say something like weird right now that probably doesn't make any fucking sense, but hey, at least it brings some humor into the conversation. You ever see those girls with like extremely big boobs? And you're like, I know they're not fucking real. They're not fucking real. I could probably fit a watermelon inside that sack right there. Like, honestly, your bra, it could fill a watermelon could definitely fit there. Like, what are you wearing, an F? What are you pushing, a G? What's going on? You got a kilo in there? Like, what's all up in the bra? Okay. But they show up in like a, teeny weeny tiny bikini with big ass melons, and they don't want you to look. And I'm a girl and I'm straight as it comes. I'm straight as an arrow. But I can't help but looking at girls like that. And I'm like, what in the whoa. And I'm like, I know you have back problems. You must really, you're going to be a hunchback in about 20 years. Give it. Maybe 10. Homegirl got back problems. And it ain't baby got back. Baby got back problems. That's what she got. But anyways, I'm laughing my ass off because I'm looking at these guys like, psh, come on now. Come on, girl. And they're looking at you like, what are you looking at? No. What are you looking at? What do you got a problem with me? What, you don't like my bikini? What, you don't like my shirt? Do I got a piece of spinach in my front teeth? Like, what are you looking at? Seriously? I'm looking at your big ass fake boobs that you paid $5,000 for so everybody would look at them. That's what I'm looking at. You don't want anyone to look? I don't know why you spend 5 G's on it then. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. But there you are. You and your melons. And you're giving everyone the dog face. Like, what the fuck you looking at? Well, obviously I'm looking at your dorky ass. That's what I'm looking at. And I'm wondering why your wallet's so busted and broke with that back. Okay, anyways. The point is, I'm sorry, yeah, I had to go there because that's what I know, but I'm crazy like this, okay? I really am. I'm crazy like this, but that's what this reminds me of. It's like, how could you have such an obvious, I'm just going to say malfunction. How could you have such an obvious malfunction? And then when somebody normal, just even somewhat normal, decent, points it out like, why are you fucking around like this? Why are you fucking up like that? You have a problem being corrected.
I can say sorry from the interrupting.
Thank you so much. Close the door.
And there was a new video of Eddie and Jillian.
Okay, that's great.
Eddie and Jillian made a Wizard of Oz video of their own.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Close my door. So anyways, I think it's funny. I may not be everyone's cup of tea. I may have a fun. Yeah, I have funded all of you. Jesus. God dang, you gotta love Mercury retrograde. I mean, I gotta write some of these down. Funded? I'm gonna write that shit down. That's a new one. That's a new one for the record. Funded. Oh my gosh. So I have funded all of you. Haven't I? I have funded you. No, but seriously, I may have offended some people, and I'm sorry if I did. No offense to those people that have breast implants. I really don't give a shit, but it's, it's the obvious ones. But my point with this is, dear masculine, let me just get back onto you here. You fucked up so bad that everybody notices it. Okay? And you're offended at your divine feminine for approaching you and saying, hey, so you're really fucking up. Like, what are you going to do to fix yourself? And you're just really royally offended. Like, who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? Who the fuck are you to ask me to change? Who the fuck are you to confront me on my lies, deception, or bullshit? Who the fuck are you to confront me about my fakery? Who are you to confront me about how I dictate my life? Who are you? And you have this ego, this Leo. This is very Leo, by the way. You have this Leo ego where it's like, get the fuck off my pride rock. And I think that's offensive, in my opinion, because you're offended for being called out. But yet you're doing it in such an obvious, on a stage way. How could you not get called out? Because I'm kind of thinking the divine feminine's really, not trying to hurt you, not trying to beat you down, but trying to build you up. So you have something going on in the home life that's all fucked up that you don't want to be addressed. Yeah, I know. And y'all might want to click off by now. Masculines are pissed off all over the fucking world right now. Just, oh my God, this fucking bitch. Listen, masculine, I'm not busting your balls. I told you. It's okay to have that kind of an ego. I have it every now and then. It's fine. It passes, okay? Like an anger storm, it passes. And then you get out of your own shit, right? So just listen for a minute. Just listen, Linda. Now I'm going to be a little bit more gentle with you because it's like this. It's just like this. You have a childhood issue over here with the home. Your home as a masculine was not very good. Everything's fucked up here. You got the Queen of Swords in reverse. You got the Four of Wands in reverse. I mean, you're not thinking straight. You're not acting straight because wands are actions. All right? And it's not just because you're a piece of shit, even though you might feel completely confronted right now. And you may think that, oh, they think I'm a piece of shit. No. Shh. Stop. That's your ego again, fucking everything up. That's why you and your feminine can't talk. That's why you need a fucking moderator, because you're already thinking that way. Just stop. Listen for once in your little life. Just listen. You have an upbringing that did not teach you the proper way to conduct yourself in a family unit. Now, what's twisted is you think you're doing it well. You think wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, with whatever family situation you have, you think you know how to do it well. But you don't. That's why you need to be confronted, and that's why Spirit sent the Divine Feminine your way to ease the pain, because remember, Divine Feminines and Masculines are blessings. They're a feel-good. They're a natural high, okay? They try to be. To come and help ease the burden and the pain and the frustration and the embarrassment of being corrected. So Spirit sent your feminine to help you grow in a very peaceful, loving, conducive way that brings you to more of a loving, spiritual, enlightened energy. More of a mothering energy for you, which may be what you're lacking. Four of Wands, fourth house, I'm thinking Leo, Cancer. Yeah, I think you're lacking a mom. Or a mom that knows how to be a mom. Sometimes we get blessed with mothers that don't know how to be a mother. Maybe they never had a good mother themselves. They just didn't get raised by a good mom. Or maybe you had a stepmom that just never loved you like a real child of her own. I mean, there was nurture and care. You had a car, you had a home, you had clothing. But did you have love? See, that's what we're missing here. Maybe you had a mom that just didn't know how to be affectionate, didn't know how to soothe you. And that's okay. There's some very good moms out there that are just not attentive and affectionate. I know a lot of them personally. I'm not going to call them out, but there is a lot of them that just don't know how. And it's not because they don't love you. It's because they don't know how to show it. They don't know how to show it the best way. So whatever you're dealing with right now, masculine, you're lacking a mother's love. So Spirit is trying to bring you, and there is some kind of fourth house karma going on here. So I don't know what's going on in your fourth house, Divine Masculine. You should check your chart. If you're watching, please go ahead to Vault of the Heavens, Lahiri Ayanamsha. Google that term. When you pull up Vaults of the Heavens, Lahiri Ayanamsha, you enter in your birth details. Please don't forget the time of birth. Check your birth certificate. I know you have one. If you have a driver's license, you have a birth certificate, or you couldn't get one, okay? So get your birth certificate or call the clerk and get one, but get your time. That does change the planetary positions on your chart. And it makes a difference on what rising sign you're going to have. It also changes the nakshatras of your moon and stuff. So it's pretty important. So just check that. But when you check that out, I have a feeling for who I'm reading for that you have something going on in transit right now in the 4th house. And if it's not something in transit, it was something in your birth chart. And by the way, by transit, I mean current planetary positions. So wherever Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto, Mars, Venus, Rahu, Ketu, which is north and south node, etc., wherever those planets are, is currently affecting, aspecting your 4th house. Something's affected because there's no reason, well, there is a reason. The reason that family is getting brought up right now during a Mercury retrograde is because there's some shit that needs to be addressed. Okay? Maybe Mercury's transiting in that particular area right now. Whatever it is, it's highlighted. It's got a big pink highlight on the 4th house for the masculine right now, either by aspect or whatnot. And if you don't know aspects and planetary positions, you can Google that as well. Just look up your planet that you have in your charts and Google aspects of Saturn, aspects of Jupiter, aspects of whatever, and it will tell you how many houses away the aspect is, and you'll know if it aspects your 4th house or not. Okay? So anyways, I would recommend you hit the North Indian chart if you go there, not the South. There's going to be a question, North or South Indian. I prefer the North. It's easier to read. And if it's not your birth chart or the planetary transits that are being affecting you right now, you must be over the age of 32 or 36, dear masculine. You must be over that age because then your Navamsha is kicking in. And your Navamsha chart is the D9 chart. So when you do pull your chart from Vault of the Heavens, there's going to be a bunch of divisional, smaller charts below. And when you look up those charts and you see something at the top and it says D9, that is your marital relationship, adult, over the age of 36 chart. If you've already been married, then it's already activated, whether you're 36 or not. Anyways, the D9 will also be showing you whether you have an aspect, a transit, or a placement affecting your 4th house. Okay. So anyways, yeah, Elizabeth, I would check the transits and I would check the aspects. I meant aspects. Because nothing's going on really in Aries right now. So check Libra energy. See what's going on there. I don't know what your birth chart is aspecting. But anyways, sorry we went there. We went there. I've probably confused 90% of the masculines, and I'm so sorry. But let's get back on track. Masculine. Whether or not I'm right or not, or you can prove me right or not, or you have your chart in front of you or not, I'm just going to say this. Based on your tarot card reading, you have family issues. I'm just trying to give you proof to back that up. I'm just trying to make you do a little homework so you can say, wow, I guess I do have this aspect. What's bugging me? Because some of you guys are like, I don't have any home problems. I don't have any mom problems. I don't have any issues at all. I'm fine. Well, look at your chart. Something's being aspected. If you don't have a mom issue, your 4th house is royally fucked in your birth chart or your D9. It is. It's royally fucked. If you've got a great relationship with your mom, then your chart is fucked right now. Okay? Or it's not that. Your chart's good. You just have a shitty relationship with your mom. So one or the other. It's got to be one or the other. It cannot be something else. There is no third option. It is one or the other. And if that doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate. And this isn't your reading. It's just not your reading. And that's okay. So anyways, we have this going on. I'm sorry for your pain. I'm sorry for your struggle. But what's going on with you right now is you are not financially stable, emotionally stable. Your relationships in your life, the ones that you're in a sexual relationship with, and maybe even children, just children that you live with. But an intimate, relationship where you share a bed with that person, or you share a home with children or dogs, those people that live between your four walls, it's not going good. There's something very foul, and there's something very wrong, and there's something very disruptive, and there's something wrong with the foundation in the home for the divine masculine. So you're going to have to figure out what that is for you. But my guess is it started from childhood, and you're stuck with it now, and you're still dealing with it, and you're still going through some karmic rehab, basically. And because you're not excelling past this karmic level, your divine feminine has made it a point to correct you, and you don't like that. And I get it. You don't need a mommy, or you don't need a daddy. Or do you? Oh, shit. I know. I got to break the norm. I got to break the norm, guys. Everybody out there's like, I'm grown. I don't need a mom or dad. And I know you don't need someone to control your life. I get that. You do not need someone to control your life. I agree with you 110%. You don't need someone to control your life. I get that. But you probably do need mothering, healing energy, which comes from the feminine. And you probably do need fatherly, loving, healing energy also. Because if you had a good, constructive parental upbringing, you wouldn't be in the fucked up position that you're in. So I think the truth remains very obvious. You do need parental advice, but the problem may be they're no longer alive, or you don't get along with them, or they live very far away, or they don't know the real you. So there's going to be a lot of situations popping up because of that masculine. So anyways, I get it. I get where you're coming from. I get how you're just done. I get your frustration. You're tired of living in a disruptive world. You're tired of having the rugs, swept out from under you. You're tired of being frustrated on the, physical realm. Okay? You're tired of having hardship after hardship, and frustration and family quarrels are seen here. A lot of family quarrels, family disruptions, disagreements, arguments, jealousy. There's a lot of possession seen here. When you have the Four of Wands in reverse like this, please think of possession. So there's possessiveness. Either you're being ultra possessive at home, or someone's ultra possessive of you. There's also rumors being spread that you're being ruled by someone, that you're being controlled by a karmic. So there is rumors, and there is things being spread, and it is through the grapevine because of Queen of Swords and the talk. There is information getting to your feminine, or she just knows, or he just knows. But there is some control. What's happening? Why are you being controlled? Let's get some of that information. We have Ten of Wands, and we have Tower. Bottom of the deck here, I have Temperance. I may pull that here out at the end. But what's going on with your situation? It is a burden at home. It is very hard to come home. It's very hard to return back to your home. You don't like where you live. It's messy, and the carpets are dirty. I'm sorry, but I'm seeing dirty carpets. You need to get your fucking carpet shampooed ASAP. Like it smells. Maybe there's dog piss at the bottom. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I don't know where this is coming from, but there's a dog there. The floor looks all fucked up. He looks like totally tired, and he's coming home to deal with more shit. Maybe it's dog shit. I don't fucking know. But there's clouds out there. It's stormy. It's rainy. It's not fun. There's puddles on the ground. Like, what the fuck? There's a cracked roof. Windows are broken. Like, you really don't feel happy with your house. For some masculines, on a more positive front, you're doing home repairs. You're replacing carpet, you're replacing windows, you're replacing roofing, you're painting walls, you're building a fence, etc., etc. You're doing home repairs. I get that, because you're not happy with where you live. So what do you do when you're not happy with where you live? You do shit that's physical in the 3D. You don't work from the inside out, you work from the outside in. So the first thing that you do to address your inner issues is start fixing up your house. Or start going outdoors, getting away from your fucking house, getting on a vacation, going on a drive, avoiding your smelly ass house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to get the fuck away, or I want to fix it. You have to figure out where you're at on this journey. But either way, you don't like your house, man. Or girl. You don't like it. You don't like coming home. And for some of you, your home feels broken. You know, when I come home, I have a, I'm home. It feels good to be home. It's a sanctuary. Peace. But this is the opposite. This is you feel peace leaving your home. When you go home, it's like, oh, fuck, I gotta go home. I got to go home and deal with this karmic, or I got to go home and deal with this mess at my house, or I got to go home and deal with all the broken shit at my house. You know, you got to go home. Everyone's got to go home every day. Every fucking day you got to go home. Maybe that's why the 4th house is being aspected or fucked up in your chart right now. But you got to go home. And here's this little tower. Or you can call it a big tower, whatever you want to call it. But there's the storm, there's the thunder, there's the lightning, there's the rain. Crash. Like bombs going off at home. I don't know, maybe you live in Israel. I don't know what the fuck's going on around here, but this is some shit. Maybe you feel like you do. But whatever's going on, this has been going on a long time with temperance, because temperance means patience. It takes a long time to go through something, to get balanced, and, you know, to get some freaking peace. So the signs that are really popping out are Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. That's really what's popping out right now. So anyways, so we've established you don't like being home. We've established this is a very difficult thing to do. You're not happy. 10 of Wands is not happy. Things are going to get better. I also think that you're going through some ups and downs in a personal relationship at home. So this is a family disruption. Tower, 4 of Wands in reverse, 10 of Wands, the burden that needs to be let go. You're hanging on to a fucking relationship that does not serve you. It is not good for you. I don't know how many times, like how many things I can say. It is bad for you. It is unhealthy. It is destructive. It is painful. Okay? This relationship that you're in is a wrecking ball. And at the same time, you don't want to let it go. And now I hear my grandfather clock. You don't want to let it go. Steph, fuck you. I don't want to let it go. Divine Feminine, fuck you. I don't want to hear what I have to do. Spirit, fuck you. Don't tell me what I should do. Fuck all of you. I'm going to carry this 10 of fucking wands on my back by myself, day in, day out, because we're all waiting for the reason why. Why are you doing this to yourself? You know we hear crickets. You know we're all sitting here thinking the same fucking thing. Why the fuck are you doing this to yourself? How long are you going to do this to yourself? How long are you going to do this before you wake the fuck up? This is the destruction of ego. This is the destruction of a fucked up karmic ass relationship that should have never fucking been here anymore at this point. This is the destruction of everything you think, believe, know, hold dear. Everything you said that you thought was set in stone, bullshit. I'm never going to talk to you again. Bullshit. I'm never going to have to deal with you again. Bullshit. I'm going to disappear. Bullshit. This is over. Bullshit. Fuck you. Bullshit. You know, the joke's on you. Because the more you point fingers, 3 more fingers are pointing back at you. The more you dig your heels in like a stubborn donkey, the more you look like a jackass. And everyone's laughing. And everyone knows you're fucking up. And everyone sees it. Literally like it's on a show in the Leo energy. Like you're up on stage saying, look at me, fuck everything up. Look at me, fucking up my life. But hey, don't tell me anything about it. Hey, don't say anything about it. Hey, mind your own business. Hey, shut the fuck up. Hey, back the fuck up. Hey, leave me the fuck alone. You see, you're being a fool. You're fucking up, but you don't want anyone to notice. But yet you're on stage. And you're pissed. Queen of Swords in reverse, very unknowledgeable, very unwise, very bitter, very bitchy, very negative, without knowledge. She in reverse is without knowledge, male or female. You lack wisdom. You lack wisdom. And this is why we're here. This is why you're hearing this message. The tower's coming. I don't know how many times you've had this fucking tower. I don't know if it happened once. I don't know if it happened 100 times. I don't know if this is the first time. But I do know here it fucking comes. And you're watching me. You're listening to me. So this is your message. Put down the goddamn burden. Quit being a show-off. Quit acting like a know-it-all when you don't know shit. And listen. Listen to the universe. Why are you so stubborn? Because you need healing. Why do you need healing? Because you're so hurt. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? I guarantee you, you don't even think about it. I guarantee you, you try not to think about it. But I also guarantee you, that's the fucking truth. And that's the root of your wrong. And so we have to wake up with temperance. Go deep within your heart. Address these family emotional heart issues. Deal with them. So you don't have to do this again. Do you want to do this another year? I just want to take a moment, please, and ask you, the divine masculines of the bunch, if this is you. Do you want this another year? Because at this point, you're asking yourself, am I even going to survive another year? Am I even going to be here next year? It is so hard, and it is such a heavy burden. You don't even want to think about another 365 days like this. You don't even want to think about it because it's so fucking heavy. It's so fucking hard. You don't even want to imagine that shit because you might just pass the fuck out because you can't stand it. But that's what's being asked here with temperance is, do you want to do this shit again? Can you take another round? Because these are boxing gloves. Do you want to get popped another few rounds? Like, what, another good round, another year? Is that good for you? Maybe that would do it. Maybe we just need another year. Maybe, let's put that on the calendar, okay? Let's write that shit down. Masculine needs another year to go through this shit before they actually listen and the tower fucks it all up and they're cool with that. Like, they need some more time. Really? Because down here, 2 of Wands, bottom of the deck after that is you have a proposition. Ooh, you have options. Oh, shit. You have a crossroads. You don't have to fucking do this shit another day. Damn. This is like, this is a golden ticket right here. Golden ticket. I got your golden ticket. This is your ticket out of here. You don't have to suffer anymore. If you can just let this shit go, you're going to be all right. You're going to be financially all right. You're going to be emotionally all right. Your life is going to get back on track. All right? You're going to step into a spiritual doorway of fucking, thank God I'm out of this shit. Okay? You're going to elevate. Okay? You're going to level up. I think you're about ready to level up. By the way, Leo energy, Page of Wands, I think so. Give me the ticket. I want to level up. I don't want to do this shit again. No. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, Steph. Good. I hope you don't do it. I hope you don't do it because this is hard to read. And damn, I bet it's hard for you to breathe with this shit. Like, it's just too much. You probably need a pack a day just to make it. Just to make it. You don't need that shit. Come on now. The only person holding you back is you. But see, because you lack the parental encouragement, because parental encouragement is like Jupiter giving you love and the moon giving you love in your chart. It's just like, yes, you're doing the right thing. Yes. I'm so proud of you. Yes. Oh, just look at you. I'm just beaming with pride. You lack that, you see? You lack that. You're missing that. And that's why everything's fucked up here, because you're not being encouraged to do the right thing. Or, you could be lacking spiritual guidance. Maybe you're just completely against anything spiritual. Well, you're lacking that kind of encouragement. So anyways, you need encouragement. I'm here, hopefully, to be a friend. Just a voice on the other end of your phone for maybe an hour or two a day that can just help you get some clarity, give you some peace, give you some direction, and tell you, you know what? You're doing a fucking good job. And masculine, I'm not here to bust your balls. You're doing a good job with what you've got. With what you've got, which is a very heavy hand dealt, you're doing a good job. Not everyone's being dealt a beautiful spread, okay? You don't have a beautiful spread. You have a very difficult spread of cards, which is you've had a very difficult life. It hasn't been easy, and no one should talk any shit unless they've walked a mile in your shoes and had to make decisions that you've had to make. So I'm not here to bust your balls. I'm just here to tell you it's time for you to listen to your inner higher self, to your spirit guides and angels on the other side, trying to get you away from this very painful, difficult, embarrassing pattern and environment that's not good for you. And I just want to let you know before I can kind of ease up off of you for a minute. People are talking about you. Not that it bothers you, because maybe it doesn't. But I just think you should know people are talking and thinking about you negatively about all the fucking moves you're making that are, in their opinion, ridiculous. And to be honest, and I'm not here to bust your balls, but to be honest, a lot of these are fucking ridiculous. You've made a decision to be with someone you don't truly love. You've convinced yourself you love them even though you don't. Never did. You decided to move into a home that was not good for you. You've made choices and decisions that brought you here. Every decision you make is a wand on your back. Bad decision, bad decision, bad decision. But sometimes that's your karma. Bad decisions can be your fucking karma. Sometimes you have to destroy something before it can become beautiful. And boy, do I live by that. I live by that code. I understand that code. If anyone can talk to you about destruction, it could definitely be me. I don't know if you believe in those kinds of things, but my reason for being here, my purpose of what I'm supposed to do that I've researched is in Vedic astrology, the Mula Nakshatra. That's my nakshatra. And it's all about breaking the bond, destroying the foundation so something else can be reborn. It's about cutting ties. It's about cutting the roots, cutting the bundle of, sticks bound together and loosening them. It's about detachment. And in a nutshell, it's about destruction. And it's about Kali. She's the goddess of destruction. But out of destruction, out of goddess Kali, comes Lakshmi, comes beauty, comes luck, comes gifts and blessings and joy. You have to break yourself to become a better version. And this tower is breaking you to become a better version. This is your moment to shine. This is your moment to break open and release the shell of the old divine masculine. Drop that shit off and become this badass, new, brand new you. Good analogy, daughter of light. Like sore muscles. In order to get thin and gain muscle, you have to burn and break muscle. Literally bust your muscles to rip them, to have new ones, right? To give life to children, you got to bust your body open, man. You gotta fucking destroy your body for a while to bring life. Out of destruction comes life. To have a new home, you have to rebuild. You have to sometimes destroy what was there previous. We do this every day. We destroy things to have something new. And that's okay. We have to be okay with that. The things that we're not okay with is destroying the teachings of our parents. Sometimes that has to get destroyed. Sometimes you have to destroy the traditions that you got brought up with, and that's okay. Sometimes you have to destroy your ideologies and your philosophies and your ideals and your beliefs. That's what this tower is. Okay, a lot of your beliefs, the things that you hold very dear to your heart that you don't want to let go, sometimes those have to get destroyed. You know, my life is very much a message of that. I've lost so much of my foundation that I feel like I'm hanging out on a limb. Where's my foundation? It's been gone for a long time. I had to build my own foundation. That's difficult. You don't have something to lean on. You know, you don't have someone to stand up on. You have to rebuild it yourself. So that's what you're experiencing here, you know? I'm going to have to rebuild, and that is so hard. Can I just take a moment while you're thinking about that and just say, now can you see after this reading why the universe has blessed you with a divine feminine that is someone that can ease your burden, help you rebuild, help you financially rebuild, emotionally rebuild, spiritually rebuild? You know, your divine feminine masculine would be somewhat of a teacher, a guide, okay, a counselor, a healer, a nurturer by nature. You know, this person would be very motherly, naturally. And you've been blessed with such a divine healer and wise nurturer to help you get through this destruction. And I think, honestly, I think that's something you need to hear. I think that's something you need to understand, because you're very much in refusal of this. And I kind of feel like this Ten of Wands is, I've been doing this on my own for so fucking long. I don't want anyone, because I don't know what it feels like to have that kind of support. I don't even desire that kind of support because I don't want to know what it feels like. But once you dig and scratch and peel open the barrier of what you don't want, there's a hurt and wounded little inner child that built up this armor to protect him or herself from ever being hurt by anyone again. And you forgot about that. That little child is back there. You forgot about that. You've been so protected on your own. And this is definitely a divine masculine that's been on their own. They've been on their own for a long time. They haven't needed anyone. They've only counted on themselves. And to be honest, you did a good job to get this far, to be where you're at. Even though there's shitty choices, even though there's fucked up decisions, you took care of yourself. You took care of yourself when nobody else took care of you. You understand? You did a good job. No one's perfect. I'm not busting your balls. I'm just revealing what's broken. I'm revealing the truth. You did the best you could do with what you had. You got this? You understand? And it's okay to be broken. It's okay to be in the Ten of Wands. It's okay to make this look easy when you know it's not. It's okay to be in the position you're in, which is embarrassing, because you have a lot of pride, because you've done it by yourself for a long time. And how dare anyone tell you what you're doing wrong Where were they when you needed them? Where were they when you needed a home? Where were they when you needed a foot up? Where were they when you needed advice? Where were they? They weren't there. You were there the whole time. So of course you have some pride about don't tell me what the fuck to do and when the fuck to do it. Because the only one looking out for you is you. But here's the thing. You have a divine feminine now. You have another half. You have the temperance. You have a yin to your yang. You have another piece to the puzzle. You have another side to your heart that was missing. And this is a refusal. I don't want to let you in because no one got as close to me as you got. And I don't feel very comfortable with that. I don't feel very comfortable with anyone telling me I made a bad decision. I don't feel very comfortable with you telling me I need to go a different direction. I don't like being told what to do. Mostly because you haven't had very much direction. Now you have direction. But you don't like it. You don't like direction and you don't like correction. Can I just tell you, some of the wisest people in the world love correction because it makes them better. Some of the strongest people I know, and I'm not one of them, but some of the strongest people I know can take criticism, constructive criticism, and become better, stronger, wiser, and just bomb. And I'm looking at them like, damn. Those are some strong people. They did not get emotional over their correction. They did not feel ostracized or punished or put down for their correction. They just took it and said, thank you for the feedback. And they're just constantly perfecting themselves. And they're just, damn. They shine. They shine really bright. They shine brighter than any egotistical asshole on the planet. You know what bugs me? And maybe, I'm a Saggy, so you know what bugs me? People that say, that's not me. I'm good. I'm an angel. Yeah, I'm a fucking angel. I am a saint. Yes, me. I'm just so fucking awesome. God, I look good, I speak well, I'm perfect, I'm educated, I am so well put together. I mean, damn, if anyone has me, they are fucking lucky. I am just, I'll tell you what, I am God's gift to this planet. You're very lucky. You met me because I am the most wise, perfect, smart, intelligent, perfect, adamantly, astoundingly impressive human being you're ever gonna meet. In fact, let me give you the book on how awesome I am. I am this many years old, so therefore I am your elder. That means I'm wiser than you because I lived more. Yeah, so pretty much I'm just fucking perfect. Yeah, I watch you only because you amuse me. I watch you only so I can correct you. Because sometimes, you don't use the right astrology and, I have to correct you on that shit. And, sometimes you don't act proper, so I got to correct you on that too. And sometimes stuff, you're not very spiritual. I got to correct you on that one because why? I'm perfect. That's why. Yeah. So anyways, that's what the fuck bugs the fuck out of me is people like that. That bugs the fuck out of me. Whew. Sorry, I had to get that out of my system. So listen, can we just take a moment and thank God we are not that person? Hate to be judgy, but I got to be a realist as well. I got to call it like I see it. It's funny. I love listening to egotistical, lying ass people because I know the truth. I know the fucking truth. And I'm looking at them like, you are so emotionally unhinged. If I correct you with one word, you're going to fall apart and you're going to lose your shit. Like, those are the people that literally lose their shit. You ever saw that movie Falling Down with Michael Douglas? He lost his job and he went on a killing spree. Lost his shit. That's obviously a movie, but, you know, people that live on an island of perfection are so delicate. They are made of glass. And the minute you chisel and tap away at their little shell made of glass, they crack. Those are the people that have the worst tempers when they feel threatened. Those are the people that don't know how to take any kind of constructive criticism, but they can dish it out. They can dish it out, they just can't take it back. Those are the kind of people that don't know how to deal with an emotional situation. Those are the kind of people that live on a fantasy. They live in a fantasy. And they're very delicate. If you break them from their fantasy, they're offended and they do a lot of vengeance and backlash. So steer away of those people. Steer away. And you'll know them. You'll know who they are because you'll see them throughout your job life, your work life, your schooling career, relationships. You'll see them on videos. You'll see them in chats. You'll see them. And those are the people that correct but can't be corrected. Those are the people that say, that's not me. I'm perfect. That's not me. I'm healed. That's not me. I'm not judgment. That's not me. That's not me. That, you know, anyways, I'm done. Let's not be those people. The word seizure concerns me. Seizure weekly. Well, thank you guys for taking care of seizure. Probably having a mental seizure right now because they can't handle whatever the fuck I've said. But thank you for taking care of it. And EGR Gaming. Okay, there you go. These are some weird names popping in. Is that got to be that Mercury retrograde popping in? All right. Ooh, had to get some coffee. The wisest people can take construction. There, I did it again. I fucking fucked up and did it again. Criticism. Constructive criticism. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write that shit down too. The wisest people can take construction. Construction. Jesus, Mercury. Why do you hate me so much? I swear, I don't know. I think it is me. I think that the planets sit there and laugh their ass off at me. Like, they love to fuck with me. And Mercury's like, oh my God, you are the most fun to fuck with. Anyways, I'm gonna be the one that laughs at my own fucking jokes and criticism. But the wisest people take construction. No, the wisest people take criticism the best. And they can even laugh at their criticism, just like I am. Laugh at what needs to be fixed. Laugh at your mistakes. You know, damn, I did fuck up. And that is hilarious, you know. How many of you guys laugh your ass off when somebody busts their ass on the street? Am I the only one? Am I cruel? Yeah, I'm probably cruel. I'll help them up. But I'm going to be laughing my ass off at someone who busts their ass down the stairs or on the sidewalk. It takes a special person to trip on air. And I am one of those people. I fucking promise you. So when I see someone else tripping on air, I'm like, I love you, man. You're funny, but are you okay? Please don't mind that I'm laughing. But damn, laugh at the mistakes. Laugh at yourself, right? We got to laugh at our mistakes. Masculine, if I've been any kind of nice to you today, just laugh at your mistakes. We've all fucked up. We trip on our faces. We fall. We need construction, okay? We need constructive criticism, okay? We need that shit so we can stop doing that shit, okay? My only advice is get away from the pride, let it go, laugh at yourself. Okay, I fucked up. What next? You know, you don't have to be so up there and guarded that you can't get any love, you know, any laughs at some of the shit you've done. This is a time to balance out your emotions. Be chill with where you're at right now. It's not a cool place to be, but is that all you got for me? Tell the universe, is that what you got for me? You got another tower? Okay, I got this shit. I've been taking this shit forever. I can handle a tower. No problem. No bueno. Let's do it. What's next? Don't worry about this. Just worry about what's next, okay? You're going through a tower. You're going to get some losses, okay? You're going to get some losses. Tower, 10 of Wands. Hate to paint the ugly story here, but the ugly story is you're going to get some losses. But there's a new door opening, and you just have to get some peace inside yourself so you can walk through that fucking gate. Let's get an oracle for you. Okay, because if I can laugh at myself and get some construction, you guys can too. Come on now. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lord, I just cracked myself up. Crack myself up. We need some construction, spirit. Oh, yin and yang. I'm loving it and I'm digging it. You know why I'm digging it? Look at that shit. Tell me that's not fate. The number 22. What's today? May 22nd. Come on now. You know I'm reading you right. You know I'm reading you right. Come on now. This is the yin and the yang. It's about balance, and that makes perfect sense with temperance. It's all about balance and the yin and the yang, okay? You need you some of that shit. Let's read this. Number 22. We need me some of this. Give me some of this construction. Oh man, I'm never going to forget that. Okay. So this is about passive, active, intuitive, and logical. Upright, this card represents an energetic life cycle. And its purpose, this karmic cycle's purpose, is to help you identify this particular cyclic energy moving out or into your experience. And what they're talking about is this karmic cycle. It's been here so you can identify what is it that you're doing all the time that's a problem. Okay? It heralds a yin cycle. So the upright is yin, which is DF, where most of the action seems to be happening under the surface of things. Okay, so this is most of the action of what this tower represents, masculine. It may not necessarily represent your physical environment that's falling apart, but it does represent your heart and your mind and your inner. So your moon energy, that's really what's changing. You're changing from the inside out. Everything else may feel and look the same, but it looks like a burden to me. But it looks the same, but on the inside, you don't feel the same way you felt about this karmic situation, okay? You just don't feel the same way anymore. Something has shifted. This is a time of great receptivity, intuition, and gestation. External circumstances may be forcing you to go within and examine your present cycle and activity. It is an especially good time for completion. So wrap things up. Yin cycle often call you to be passive. Yin cycles, plural, excuse me, often call you to be passive. Yielding and reflective. Very hermit, very Virgo. So open up to these sides of your nature. Being more than acting is the intention here. Being more than acting is the intention here. And I think that that is very true. You need to be more than what you're showing. Because you may make this look really easy on the outside, but on the inside, you know it's really hard. You know you're going through a lot inside and emotionally right now. So there's a new option and a new opportunity opening up. We're going to get into what that's all about, but let's get a message for your divine feminine from you, because I know a lot of them are watching, okay? So let's get a message for the divine feminine, please, from the masculine. And I can't shuffle worth a goddamn. This deck is 2 decks. All right, so forgive me, but I just can't. I'm just going to shuffle in my hands. Spirit, please give me a message from the divine masculine to the feminine from their heart. Show me their heart space. I really, really need to know the heart space. Well, that's kind of a lot. I know this one wants to come out. This one wants to come out. I got to feel my vibe here. This one wants to come out. This one does. This one really does. This one does. One of the words that I'm being given right now is I'm damaged. That's a channeling I get sometimes. It's a thought where I'm in your mind. So masculine, I'm in your mind. And what you're saying is I'm damaged. I'm damaged and I'm just no good. And my first instinct as a feminine is to tell you, no the fuck you're not. But the truth is you are damaged. You are fucking damaged. And you're beautiful. You're hurt and you're beautiful. You're scarred and you're beautiful. You're fucked up and you're beautiful. I think you needed to hear that shit. You're loved just like that. That's kind of hard for you to take. It's kind of hard for you to hear, but that's what it is. All right. So let's get the message. First message to the divine feminine is, please don't give up on us. I promise I'll be back soon. Okay? So you want to let your feminine know, hey, this isn't it. Okay? Someday when I get my shit together, I'm going to approach you. I'm not always going to be fucked up. So there's some hope in you. And with temperance, there is a lot of optimism. Saggy vibes. So you do have optimism that this is not the end of the story. Remember, this is a message from your thoughts, your feelings, your innermost true self, and your highest self, okay? This is coming from your core, from that inner child that has the key to these hidden doors. This is where that message is coming from. It may not be coming from your conscious verbal messaging, but it's coming from your heart center, okay? The next one is, I've been hurt so badly before, I'm afraid of the damage you could do. And I've never loved like this before. To have you and lose you would be my undoing. And it's funny because what did I do? I channeled damaged. And you got damage. Okay, so I am definitely channeling you. I am in tune with you. And like I said earlier, I know you feel damaged. I know you feel broken, but they love that shit. They love you. They love you broken. Okay, the feminine loves you so broken because that's their mission, to heal. If you weren't broken, you wouldn't be the right one for them. If you weren't fucked up, you wouldn't be the right one for the DF. You would not be the right one. They would be on someone else. You got me? You understand? You need to quit thinking that you're so damaged that you're not good enough for them. They deserve more. The truth is, part of their purpose is to do this. So let them. Now, on the other hand here, you are very terrified that if you let the divine feminine in and you let the divine feminine love you and you love her or him in return, what happens if that gets fucked up too? Because so far, everything in your life has been destroyed. Tower, 10 of Wands, Four of Wands in reverse, there really hasn't been a good record or a good history for you. I have news for you, masculine. We don't live in the past. You may want to live in the past, but nobody else wants to live there. The divine feminine doesn't give a fuck about your past. They love you today, and that's all they know. And whatever will be, but you should do it together. And like I said from the beginning of this reading, well, mostly from the middle, you have to destroy things so something new can be built. Allow this the opportunity to grow. You have to destroy this past so you can enjoy this present moment. Stop living in the future or the past. Stop worrying about the future. Just live today. Anyways, that's how you feel. The next card is, it was love at first sight. And my first true love, nobody can take that away from us. So when you saw your divine feminine, it was like, oh my God, I have such strong connection to this person. I don't know what it is about them. They're sweet, they're kind, they're warm, they're nurturing, they're mothering, they're giving, they're caring. They have a aura. They have an aura that I'm attracted to. You know, I felt at home with them right away. You know, my kids felt at home with them right away, or my pets or my family. Like, we all met this person and it was just, it was good. It was perfect. It was really love at first sight. You knew it. You knew it then, right then. You knew what it was. And it doesn't matter what's happened in between and blah, blah, blah. No one's going to take that beautiful meeting away from you guys, okay? No one's going to take that. Not even time is going to take that away. Oh, divine masculine, we have a special connection, my love, and we've done this before because you're my soulmate. You're my soulmate, and I know it. I know it. However broken we are, however broken apart, and however long we are broken apart, you're my soulmate, and I know that. It's beautiful. The next one is, divine feminine, I lied to you, and I'm sorry. I lied to you when I said I didn't love you anymore. I lied to you when I said I hated you. The truth is, I hated that you saw me for the broken, damaged me. I hate that you loved me. I hate that you loved me despite my damaged, broken self. I hate that you saw who I really was. You undressed me in a way I didn't want to be undressed, and I didn't like it. I didn't like being seen. So I pushed you away, and I lied to you. I told you I was happy when I wasn't. I told you I was whole when I was broken. I told you I was okay when I wasn't. I told you I was strong when I was weak. I told you I'd never leave. Then I did. I hate that. I hate that. Love scares the shit out of me, but I still want it. You need to go. Close my door.
Is it okay if Matthew watch videos or?
Yes, close my door. Let's take a ride and explore each other's bodies. I think that's more of an afterthought. I think really what this meant was, let's take a a journey and explore each other's broken places. Let's take a journey and explore each other's wounds. Let's take a journey and explore each other's happy places. So this sounds really dumb. And I just got so emotional. I don't even know why I'm bringing up a cartoon, but I don't know. Just my kids watched it recently. It was Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. And it's when Nala and Kovu fell in love. And Kovu had a broken family, just like that Four of Wands. His mom was a total bitch and controlling and manipulative and just not a good mom. You know, she was there for him and took care of him and raised him, but she wasn't the great parent. And he didn't have his dad. And he was raised to hate and want to destroy Simba. And he never even knew what it was to play. You know, he didn't know what it was to play. And so when he met Nala, she had a wonderful upbringing. She had two parents that loved her and supported her. And she had a comfortable life. You know, Kovu lived in dark places and, difficult, ugly, lava-filled, no grass, no trees, just bats and termites and, dirt. And it just wasn't a very beautiful place. And he just grew up in a hard place. And she had just the comforts of life. And anyways, it was kind of sad. But when they met, she made him laugh and she showed him what it was to have fun. And he showed her what it was to be brave and to be strong and to hunt and to fight. And she wanted to learn that. So they both were yin and yang, Kovu and Nala. So Kovu and Nala were just, cute together. They were perfect. They were yin and yang. And I think the masculine and the feminine are like Kovu and Nala. Masculine, God, I love you, but you're like Kovu, and he got a scar from, Simba's uncle Scar that looked just like Simba's uncle's Scar's scar. That was hard to say. But he had a scar over his eye, just like his uncle. He had dark black hair on the mane, just like his uncle. And he was chosen by Scar to take over. And so he had this negative cloud on him that he couldn't shake. And he felt like he couldn't shake that part of who he was and be a part of Nala's life. But Nala ran after him. So anyways, you got to watch the movie, but in a nutshell, it is about two beautiful people that are perfect for each other, even though their lives are not similar, even though their lives are very different. They are perfect for each other. And I think you need to know that, masculine. You are perfect for your feminine. Damaged, broken, loving, kind, good, all of those good things about you. You are perfect for your divine feminine. And that's it. That's what it is. That's the truth. That's the truth in a nutshell. You need to heal. You need to accept that love. You need to hear it. You need to feel it because, whew, you got a lot going on in there, buddy. You have a lot of lies. There's a lot of love here, but you do need to heal. So before I let you go, I'm going to give you some advice with a card on what you should do to heal. So let's see what advice you can be given. What advice can be given to the divine masculine, please, to heal his or herself, to move forward with this tower, not backwards, but forwards? What advice can be given? Oh my gosh, so I have voice of an angel. Wow, guys. We also had circus of love. So this might be a circus of love, but I'm hearing voice of an angel. Oh my God, and that is one of my favorite songs. Who sings that? You guys need to post it, markers, Karen, somebody. There's a song called Voice of an Angel. And it's about someone who moved on into another relationship. And I don't know, they were like broken up, and his ex called him while his girlfriend was right next to him. And he missed her. But I don't know the whole story, but he missed her, and he was like, you have the voice of an angel. Like, it was a long time no hear from that person. So whatever this message is, I know there's some kind of a separation between you guys. And I know that if you heard your divine feminine's voice, her voice would be like the voice of an angel. And it would be so comforting for you to hear her, so comforting for you to be near her. And so Hinder, thank you. Hinder, lips of an angel. Thank you, daughter of light. I appreciate that. Hinder, lips of an angel. You guys need to hear that song. That song is for this message. It is that song. Okay. So I'm going to read these. I don't know if I'm going to read both or one or what. So number 13, by the way, is a death card energy. So it's about death and rebirth. You guys are going to have something die between you guys, and then something will be reborn. So it says here with the voice of an angel, you have something to say. Masculine, there is a unique voice within you that needs to be expressed creatively in the world. Whether it is a conversation, wow, the talk. Whether it's a conversation that you need to have, a truth that needs to be stated, a song that needs to be sung, or a book that needs to be written. Honor your voice. Know that it is an inspiration, it's an inspired message, and can help not only with your own spiritual growth, but support others on the same path that you're on too. So your voice is going to help a collective, you understand? If you do not allow inspiration to flow, you will feel blocked, as though something needs to happen naturally that's just not happening. It is an uncomfortable sensation that can lead to feelings of depression, self-doubt, lack of confidence, and eventually wear away at your self-esteem. Sometimes we unintentionally hold ourselves back from expressing the inspirations, ideas, and imaginations we feel because we're afraid. We're afraid that we're making it up. We're afraid that we're going to be judged or we're going to fail to deliver a worthy expression of this. Maybe sometimes we think someone else will do it better, or we simply don't choose to value our own self to express ourselves. But when this oracle, the voice of an angel, appears, you are being given two pieces of advice. First, your idea is not off base, but it's spot on. Your own unique life journey is perfect. You are tapping into pure inspiration right now from the divine muse of creativity, and it's blessing you. If you feel blocked or uncertain about how to direct your creativity, the universe is letting you know you are being sent a muse, an inspiration, so you can help find your own voice. Secondly, you are being asked to just trust, have some courage and some confidence to actually follow through with this feeling of expression. This is not time for you to be quiet, play it safe, or hold back, or even let others speak for you. This is the time to speak your truth, to express yourself. This oracle also confirms that the time has come, or very soon will come, for this energy to transform right in front of you physically. This will require action in the physical world. Therefore, you will attract opportunities to bring in what started as a wonderful idea into material reality. If you want to manifest something and have already been working on that, voice of an angel confirms that it is going to happen. You will sing this song. You will express what needs to be expressed. whatever feels true to you. All right. So you are going to speak. You are going to speak up to this person. And just to kind of briefly read this Circus of Love, I'm just going to read the top part here. I don't want to read the whole thing. But this card also came out ruby. She's wearing a ruby. Somebody may have a ruby as a stone, or ruby is a special, I don't know, message for you. I know in tropical astrology, ruby rules Cancerian. Just putting that out there. I don't know. Anyways, love in all its forms is the ultimate prize in the game of life. But you've been in it to win it. Forget excuses and open up your heart to love, to life, to luck, to laughter, to the circus of love. It's rolling into your small town, and it's time for you to be swept off your feet. Love has many ways to touch your soul. Love is a power that moves you beyond your own concerns and doubts. It feels amazing, and love is wanting to flow through you right now. So that's beautiful. So love is on the way, dear divine masculine. Love is on the way. Just know that you are loved. You are loved very plainly the way you are. Absolutely. Get my coffee, my cold ass coffee. Wow, 110 minutes into this reading, and I've barely done what's between you guys and the divine masculine. Y'all hate me right now, don't you? Probably. But let's go ahead and try to finish this. We're going to now get into the divine feminine energy, which is right here on the left, okay? Whew. Big breath. We just got through a big reading there, all right? Moving into the fem. Ooh. Now remember, when I pulled this card like an hour ago, it fell on the floor. The divine feminine just did not want to be on this table, did not want to be read. And the divine feminine just really had a problem with this separation and this just done and the unwillingness to talk, okay? Because the divine feminine has wanted to do nothing but talk. And it looks like the masculine is just, you know, dealing with a lot right now and not open to that. So the divine feminine is also not open to talking right now. And remember, I went into masculine's ass, so don't think I'm not going to go into yours. So buckle up, Buttercup. We're getting ready. We're going in the DF. As I stated in the beginning of this reading, the masculine does not want mommy or daddy to dictate, control, or point out these flaws. And as I also stated in the reading, you had a good intention. You were just trying to point out what needed addressing. And sometimes to be the one to speak up makes you the bad guy or the bad girl, okay, feminine. So you've been put in a very difficult position. You were prickly, you were pokey, you may be cursed, you may be yelled, you may be, criticized. You're masculine. And you put your money where your mouth was. You said what needed to be said. And now you guys had some kind of a separation. What's sad is you were put in a position where you felt you must do what you had to do. You felt you were pushed into a corner, that you were almost forced against your will to do what you had to do. And it makes you angry and it makes you upset with this journey, upset with your masculine, upset with this inspiration of awakening, which is like knowing your higher self. And you're just pissed the fuck off that why me? Why did I have to say anything? Why did I have to be the one to be their divine feminine? Why did I have to be the one to confront? Why couldn't I be the karmic? Or why couldn't I be the one that has it easier than this? Why did I have to be the one to point out these things? I don't want to be the criticizer. I want to be the lover, the nurturer, the giver. And yet I was put in this position of love in all its forms, and sometimes it's not the most beautiful form.
Danny called. She's not getting any hot water out She wants to call her.
Okay. Tell her it's probably because it was so tight. She can't twist it back.
Okay.
Okay.
But she just wants you to call her when you're done.
Okay. I'll help her. I gotta go fix my grandma's bathtub after this. Okay. All right. Back on track here. So anyways, you felt very upset. You felt very abandoned, and you felt very upset because it wasn't quite an abandonment as much as you knew that it was going to come to this. And you knew that it was going to get to this place. You knew that one day you were going to have to walk away. You just didn't think it was going to be this soon. You knew that one day this person was going to walk away from you. You just didn't know it was going to be this soon. You wanted to hang on to this a little longer. The reason I say that is because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cups are standing up. 6 of Cups is nostalgia, and it's love, and it's balance, and it's past life soulmates, and it's harmony. It's harmony together. And the other 2 cups is a relationship that's over. So the 2 cups fell down. And you're just upset that this is over, that this ended. And you're very, very sadly walking away, very, very brokenhearted, very, very emotionally withdrawn. And you almost don't want to deal with your emotions at this time. You don't want to deal with that. What I'm feeling is I'm tired of being hurt. I'm tired of it ending. I'm tired of endings. I'm not interested in this anymore, 8 of Cups. I don't want it. I don't want a relationship. I don't want a love connection. I don't want to walk down this path anymore. I had my time. It's over. I have to let it go. I have to walk away and love and be the stronger person. I have to pick up the broken pieces of my heart and somehow mend them back together again. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I've got to do it on my own. So you're off and you're seeking this 9th cup. The 9 of Cups is self-love, self-care, looking out for yourself, taking care of yourself. And that's what you must do. There might be some kind of a Rahu Ketu access here. Ketu could be in the 1st house for the divine feminine. Ketu could also be in the 7th house. But you feel like you have to go on your own here. And I just feel a lot of melancholy, and I feel a lot of sadness, and I feel a lot of disappointment. Because I feel like you gave it your all. Because 8 of Cups is I gave it all my strength. 8 Major Arcana is the Strength card. And you're just like, I really opened up my heart. I bore my soul to this person. I tried my very best with everything that I had. I gave more than I could. I just gave it. And now I gave it all away. And it feels like you're walking away with nothing. You feel like you gambled and you walked away and you lost. You gained nothing. That's how the 8 of Cups feels. I lost. And the only way I can go now is this way. I don't have options. I don't have choices. That's 7 of Cups. I don't have fucking 7 of Cups. I have 8. I can only go in this direction now. You have forced me to walk through these doors specifically. And that's it. And it's very painful. And it's just very sad. Let's get some more cards. What's going on in the Divine Feminine's real situation? Oh, okay. Shit. One fell on the floor. Give me a moment. We got the Sun card here. Leo's prominent again. Leo's just making a presence today. Hello, Leo. What's up? Death card, Scorpio. Wow. You guys, this is Leo, Scorpio. And this is Scorpio, Leo. It's like the opposite, but the same tarot cards. That's just crazy. Bottom of the deck is another, well, it's Aries, to be honest, but it's fire. Okay, so now we've got the Ace of Wands, and the last one under that is the damn Two of Cups that you're pissed off that fell over. You're like, damn, these Two of Cups. Here they are. I know, I'm getting to it. There's that damn Six of Cups. Does that not just reiterate what I said? Six of Cups standing, Two of Cups fell. And what do I get at the tarot? Two of Cups, Six of Cups. Are you kidding me right now? Cancer vibes. Cancer vibes in the feminine arena. So anyways, for the Divine Feminine, what's going on with you right now is self-love, self-care. You're taking care of your body. You've let it go, because Eight of Cups is I let it go. So you've let go of your physical self. Either you don't give a shit about yourself, who cares about me, or you literally just let yourself go. But that is about getting yourself back. Ace of Wands is you have new ideas, new energy, new drive, new determination to take better care of yourself. So after the break of this situation, you may have just been falling apart and losing it. You know, really just went into a dark place. You know, metaphorically or physically for some of you guys. And with the Death card, that's over. The loss that you felt, the suffering, the pain, the karma that was attached to your physical body, that's over. Thank the good Lord. So now you're going through a beautiful transformation. But what's very ironic with the both of you is your masculine's going through a Tower, Scorpio vibe, which mirrors you. You're going through a Death, Scorpio vibe. So Pluto probably has something to do with this as well. Both of you are resonating in the 8th house energy. So 8th house, 4th house, these are really being aspected right now with you guys. Also the 2nd house because of the Four of Wands. Family, you know, togetherness, union, things like that. So 2, 4, 8, we're really on an even journey here with these numbers, but maybe that's something to do for you. I don't know. Maybe those numbers resonate. But we're missing 6. And it's supposed to represent harmony. We're lacking harmony. So we obviously know that. But what's happening for the Divine Feminine is you're working very hard at healing yourself and getting your life on track and loving you, putting you as number one, putting you as first. You are extremely determined to get in the best shape of your life. For a lot of you guys, this is extreme. Like not just a very light, picking up some, you know, little whatever regimen. No, this is a very heavy, intense, ritualistic, self-love, self-care situation. Meaning you rise at 6 a.m. and you do something with yourself. Or you get out there and you run till you can't run anymore. Or you're out there and you're just busting your ass to change your life. With the Sun and the Death card, both major arcana, it is like night and day for you. You have really gotten yourself in check. You're really right now focused on a full transformation of Divine Feminine. So right now, this is the biggest transformation of your life. You're going to go from old divine feminine from 2020 and prior to new divine feminine 2021 and on. So this is a complete, rebirth. I don't even want to say the word restoration because you're not even going to restore what was lost. You are not in the business of restoring. You are in the business of building brand new. And that's what this is, building brand new. So you're living in the now. That's where you're at. You're not even going back there anymore, Eight of Cups. You're not going to go back and just remember and feel all of the pain that surrounded you back then. You don't want it to bother you anymore. What is happening for you is good news. It looks like there is a relationship on the horizon for you with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands. This would most likely be with a Cancer or Scorpio. Could be a Pisces, but there's some strong Leo and Aries energy also. So I do think that there is somebody that does want your attention. Whether that's your DM or someone new, that's up to you and your personal situation. But what is coming in for you is a relationship. Can't deny that. Ace of Wands, Two of Cups. You can't deny that this is on the horizon. So it's coming in. It's coming in. And it's this beautiful rebirth of love out of some form, someplace. Thank you, Sage, for the $5 on Super Chat. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. So anyways, there's this new happiness about you. And it's almost like you're just a happy-go-lucky, optimistic person. You're not going to let the past destroy you. You want to be a happy, good person. You want to be in a good vibration. You don't want to be in a dark, low vibe. You want to be in a high, bright vibe. So this is you just taking charge and saying, I'm not going to let those things get to me, Steph. I've seen the dark side of life. I've seen the fall of love. I've seen the crashing of what was and how lonely and dark and sad that place was. And I don't want to be there anymore. My wishes, hopes, and aspirations lie in the sun. The sun is consistent. It always rises again the next day. You can count on the sun. So the divine feminine is a dependable person. You can count on the divine feminine to be there, to always be there and be dependable and be someone you can count on. And the divine feminine is definitely in a healing vibration where he or she can count on herself to get up and take on another day. This is kind of like Gone with the Wind, right? And after all, tomorrow is another day. You know, that's when Clark Gable left her there at the door. She had high hopes for the future. So tomorrow is another day. And that's kind of the motto that the divine feminine lives in, is tomorrow's another day. I'm going to be okay. I have a lot of new ideas and drive and energy, and I'm very happy and I'm very joyful. And I still believe in love. So this is kind of the divine feminine saying, I'm not going to let that destroy me. I had a lot of broken hearts, says the divine feminine. I've been broken. And I've been reborn. This is the reality in your eyes. You've known loss. The divine feminine here has faced death. And you may be dealing with a death this week, last month, whatever's going on for you, you may be dealing with death. But this is your eyes as a divine feminine, and you're saying, I've looked into the eyes of death. I know what suffering is. And that's why I value life. I value life because I know death. I'm grateful for today, whatever it brings. At least I have it. That's the optimism the divine feminine has. I may have lost love, but at least I know what it feels like. And it's beautiful. Some say, don't feel bad for crying and mourning the death of those you love. That's just saying you loved well. The more someone has grief and pain and suffering, it just means your love was real. It was beautiful. It was strong. It was deep. And it was passionate. It was so real. You came here to accomplish love, and you achieved it. And to grieve it is in the same way saying you achieved it. So with every tear that falls down your face, every Six of Cups memory is a badge of love, and you loved well. So the Divine Feminine is just bursting with love, the good times and the bad. And very strongly, because the Sun card represents strength. And as strong as the Divine Feminine can muster up that courage, 8 of Cups, the Divine Feminine has mustered up the courage to still love, even after the loss. This was a very heavy blow. Even after this, the Divine Feminine is hopeful, positive, optimistic, and joyful. With every tear that flows is appreciation for it. With every heartfelt ache is more desire to have it even again once more. The Divine Feminine has learned to love well. And I believe that she or he is very grateful that they have loved at all. They wear it as a badge of honor. So we have a very strong human being here. A very strong human being that has dealt with a lot of loss and a lot of pain. And life still has not brought them down. And I don't think it ever will. Based on what I see here, the kind of strength this person has, I don't think it can. Let's go ahead and clarify some energy here for the feminine. Spirit, please guide and direct me with the Epiphany cards for a Divine Feminine message. Just clarify a little bit more for the masculine, the Divine Feminine's feelings with the 8 of Cups. Get a message to the Divine Masculine, please. Show the Divine Masculine some of this feminine's heart. Show the Divine Masculine some of this feminine soul, heart and soul. Bottom of the deck, I'm still working on it. So the feminine's like, hey, Steph, let him know I'm still working on it. I don't have all this shit figured out, okay? I've got a spark. I've got an Ace of Wands. I've got some sparks still in me, but I don't have all the answers. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just trusting. So I'm still working on being positive. I'm still working every day on trying to be more optimistic and trying to heal my soul. I'm still working on it. I don't have it all figured out, okay? So the feminine's coming in very humble. Every love song sounds like us. Oh, so the Divine Feminine's like, hey, masculine, guess what? I still listen to music and I think of you all the time. And it's funny because we got Lips of an Angel, Voice of an Angel. So the Divine Feminine's probably going to turn that on. But the Divine Feminine also wants you to know every time I go in the store, every time I go somewhere, I hear our song. Like, I hear it. It's so crazy. This happens to me all the time. I'm just going in a store and it's the same fucking song over and over. I'm like, does anyone have a different song? And what's crazy is it's a 1980s song. So I'm like, how is anyone even playing the 80s in Ross or freaking King Supers or freaking, you know, some office? I'm like, is there no other station? Like, what the fuck? I know it's for me. I know it's for me. But the Divine Feminine's like that too. Just like, you know, I hear these songs and I just know. Another message from the Divine Feminine is Dark Night of the Soul. That you're not suffering alone, masculine. She's suffering too. She's suffering and she's seen some dark times. Some really dark times. And she's going through some darkness, but looking towards the sun, looking towards the light, trying to heal and overcome this. So the Divine Feminine is having one of the hardest moments that they've had in a long time. Like this particular push, it's not easy. The next one, masculine, is Love Drought. Aww. Funny, I just did a reading and Love Drought came out. Was that Gemini? No, it wasn't. Oh, it was a message I did before Gemini. Yeah, we did a message called Love Drought. Maybe you guys should watch that. That might be your message. But Love Drought came out. So the Divine Feminine's like, look, masculine, can I just get real with you for a minute? I haven't done shit with anybody else since you. So that's what this is. Okay, since love left the building, Elvis has left the building. There has been no other love. Okay, the only love the Divine Feminine has felt in her heart or his heart has been the masculine. There has been nobody else. And that's what this card is really talking about, that the only one to fill this cup is you. I love only one, and there's no room for another. You know, my love drought is because I need to go love myself right now. 8 of Cups. The only love I want to fill, the only cup that is void, is me loving self. But my cup remains open for you. I only love you. I haven't loved another. So there has been nobody else in the Divine Feminine's life since this initial situation. The next one is Lurking in the Shadows. You know, the Divine Feminine feels unseen. The Divine Feminine feels kind of put, how do you say, like hidden, pushed away, exiled, you know. So the Divine Feminine feels very disgraced and ashamed in some sense, not all senses, but in some sense, ashamed and hurt. This is part of that dark night of the soul. I have been, you know, ostracized or pushed away. I've been exiled from your life. I've been an afterthought. I've been cast away. And kind of feels like she or he is lurking in the shadows. But since we have Temperance here, and I've talked about this for years on my channel. I don't know how many of you guys have been following me for that long. But one of my most famous sayings, even a few years ago, was the 2 cups. And it would always talk, we have a lot of 2 cups here. But what I've always talked about with the 2 cups is you have to have a full cup of love before you can offer it to someone else. And maybe your cup was half full. Maybe it was full at one time, but it's not balanced. So your cup is not all the way full right now, and neither is theirs. And the most important thing about your cup being full is this image kind of right there, but it's where you kind of intertwine. You ever see those people get married and they serve each other their cup and they pour one of their cup into the other's mouth? When you get married like that, 2 cups, both of your cups have to be full. Otherwise, you have nothing to offer your partner. Wouldn't it be a shame if both of you came together and one of you had a full cup and the other person's cup was empty? And when you go to exchange vows or to come into union, you go to give that other person a drink and there's nothing to drink. Yet you're filling them up. That's not fair. And that's what this kind of talks about. That's not fair. You can't give someone else your cup and receive no cup in return. And how do we balance this out? Well, it's always self-love and self-care, duh, right? But It's about getting your own soul straight so you can be happy with what you have and happy with life and not in a dull, dark night of the soul state of mind. And when you're in the shadows and when you're in a dark night of the soul, the divine feminine had to work on her or his cup. The same as this person here. So right now, the divine feminine says, that's okay. I am going to 8 of Cups walk away because at this time, I really don't have a cup full to offer you. You know, maybe my money's not right. Maybe my body's not right. Maybe my health isn't right. Maybe my state of mind isn't right. Maybe my home isn't right. Maybe my spiritual journey and ideals isn't right.
Grandma said she got the water going.
Oh, okay. But whatever it is, I need to go find it. I need to go do that for myself because I don't want this anyways if I'm not right. I want to get right so I can be with you. Whenever that is, because I don't think the divine feminine is rushing with this kind of a pooling with the death card. I don't see like, ooh, I got to get back into this relationship right away. Even though you have Ace of Wands, 2 of Cups, it's not, I got to get into this right now. It's, I want love and I know what I have to do to get it. I have to fix myself. I have to love myself. And that's why you got still working on it. Because you know the right thing to do. And you know how to do it. And you know that's what you're attending to right now. But you do feel pushed away. And that is very painful. That is a very painful situation. Oh, Tony, hi. Hi, new subscriber. Welcome, my love, from Greece. Hi, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. Okay, so let's get the other 2 cards for the feminine. Ooh, she's pregnant too. Very Empress. Think the impossible. Wait. Think the impossible. And then it says the unexpected. I think what they meant in this card was think the impossible and think the unexpected. But I'm just going to go ahead and read it that way as is anyways. So the divine feminine is an energy where she believes that anything can happen. And by she, it can be a he. But the divine feminine says anything's possible. Anything could happen. A miracle can happen tomorrow. A sudden, shocking change can happen tonight. I can get a mystery phone call. I can get a surprise visit. I can get a transformation by tomorrow. Life can change immediately. I'm open. Anything. So the divine feminine has planted seeds about this newness coming in. And what I feel is, the Empress is number 3. This is a work in progress. This is a belief and a hope and an ideal. And it's just a seed that's been planted. Oh, you're welcome. So the seed has been planted and the divine feminine is growing. Can I just take a moment to step and say, for the divine feminine, you are becoming the woman/man, whatever you are, that you need to be. And you are a work in progress. That's this baby in her stomach is a work in progress. I'm not perfected. I'm not finished. I'm still being worked on. I am being perfected. I'm accomplishing better. And remember in the beginning of my reading a long time ago that I talked about criticism and I talked about, you need some construction in your life. But really, it's a joke, but it's funny. My fumble of words turned out to be some truth. We all need to have some construction done on our lives. We have to tear shit down and rebuild. And right now, you guys are definitely constructing a new you. Both of you. And so you are literally under construction. You're being perfected. You're being formed. Okay? Whatever was in the past, death has come and taken that away. Whoever you were last year, 2 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever it is, you're not that person anymore. You're becoming a new being. So masculine, as you're watching this, just be open and know that your divine feminine is different. She or he is changed. they are not the same person you remember. And can I just ask you something? Are you the same person you were last year? How about 2 years ago? No. The answer is no. You are not the same person. So please give them the benefit of the doubt. They are not the same person either. A lot has changed. They've grown, they've matured, they've wisened up, they've seen the sun. The sun represents wisdom, healing, and growth. Shit happens. Somebody might have even had a baby during this time. Like, a lot's changed. The next one is healing from the heartbreak. Oh, look at that. See, divine feminine, masculine, she's just reaching out to you, or he's saying, look, I am healing. That 8 of Cups and death was no bueno. It was no fucking walk in the park. You broke my heart, and please don't take that lightly. With death and 8 of Cups, there was a complete destruction. Something completely died in the divine feminine. Crushed. But like I said, they're still pushing on and pursuing love, even in the heartbreak. So the divine feminine is healing through this, working through this, and moving through this heartbreak that he or she suffered. There may have even been children involved that were part of the suffering. But there was a major suffering. Dark night of the soul is 5 of Pentacles, and I hate to say it, but that's abandonment. And it's grief and it's loss. Financial, physical, body pain, suffering, like real life suffering because of this. And the divine feminine felt a love drought, felt exiled in the dark shadows, alienated. But they're pushing through this with love, with hope, and with kindness. You know, I was just thinking of this rose. Whenever I have a rose and I see crunchy dried petals around the outside, if you just peel off the dried petals, the rose still looks brand new on the inside. So sometimes you have to do a shedding. You have to shed those dry, crunchy petals to get to the inside and understand there's still love here. There's still a rose, a beautiful rose underneath that exterior. It just needs some sun, some fresh water, and some pruning, and boom, there it is. It's still there. And that's what's happening with the divine feminine, a healthy pruning and self-love, self-care. And it takes a lot of time because 5 of Pentacles is slow over time. Temperance is slow over time. So it's taken a long time, but we're getting it together. Last card message for the masculine. There you go. That's that Empress pregnancy right there. Planning for the future. Travel is good for the soul. Divine feminine is looking forward to the future, making plans for vacations and travels. Like the divine feminine's like, hey, honey, just because our relationship stopped didn't mean my life stopped. Didn't mean that life just ceased to exist. I am making big plans, with or without you. And then the song You Too pops in my mind. So not only Lips of an Angel from Hinder, but now You Too, with or without you. That's the jam for the divine feminine right there. It's like, with or without you, I'm making plans for this future. I love you, but it's hell when I'm with you, and it's hell when I'm without you. That's kind of the essence of the song from U2. It sucks when we're together, and it sucks when we're apart. I lose with or without you. I lose. And you've had an epiphany, and these are the epiphany cards. And the epiphany is, well, shit, if that's my story, I'm going to make the most of it. Because if I can't win either way, I got to have some fun in this bitch. Okay? I got to have some fun in this piece. I can't just be walking through life, Eeyore. Okay? I've got to live a little bit. I've got to see the sun. I got to get out there. I got to enjoy life. I can't be miserable. Screw that. So the divine feminine's like, yeah, honey, I have made a big decision, Ace of Wands, that whatever the fuck happens, I'm going to live my life as happy and as best as I can possibly live it with the cards that I have dealt. And that is the Divine Feminine's message there. Just like, whatever I've been dealt with, I'm going to handle it with grace. I'm going to handle it, you know, with poise. And I'm going to get on my 2 feet and I'm going to walk forward and I'm going to just keep trudging along. Okay? Like the little engine that could. You are the little engine that could. You're going to keep trudging along no matter what. You're not going to let any of this bring you down. Nope. You're just not. You're just not in the mood to do it. Let's get the oracle that comes out for you. Confetti. That explains you, number 34. And look at the bottom of the deck, Circus of Love. So yeah, love is coming in for the Divine Feminine. Both of these look like they have some confetti going on. Okay? But Divine Feminine is really happy, good times. This is very much 3 of Cups. Okay? And this is very much like the Lover's card or the 10 of Cups. Okay, Circus of Love means a happy relationship. This is a good celebration. So the Divine Feminine, you are on your way to deep healing, deep restoration, and you are going to be very, very happy. And love is coming to you because you're giving love to yourself. Does that make sense? Now that you're going to give love to you, which is much needed, boom, love comes in. Like attracts like, honey. Because you finally decided you're worth it. Somebody's coming in because you're worth it. Ace of Wands, 2 of Cups. I don't know what's going on, guys, but there is a new relationship headed for the Divine Feminine. You might meet this person in a week to 2 months. Okay, this is a new relationship that's going to pop into your life. So mark my words, mark your calendars. Between today, which is a week, and 2 months, you're going to meet someone or get in some kind of a relationship with someone that you're going to have feelings for. And this is what's coming in because you have been in a love drought, but now love is coming in. So you're going to have something to celebrate with. Okay, this is what's happening for you. Let's read this. Okay, so Divine Femme, you will soon have cause for celebration, whether a big win or a token gain. It's affirming that the best is yet to come. Sweet success with that Sun card as well is headed your way. Prepare to celebrate. Yep. It's time to be a party person, to find the celebratory spirit within you. Maybe you already feel it. Or maybe it's the last thing in the world you can imagine feeling right now. But whether it's on your radar or not, a cause for celebration is on the horizon and it's imminent. So, can you put yourself in the party mood? It starts with a carnival attitude and the pleasure-seeking state of mind. Can you allow for pleasure? For play? Oh yes, there is always so much to do. But sometimes all that can happen more quickly, as easily as one change to the next day to day. For now, the Oracle of Confetti suggests that your time and energy are best spent in playfulness. That is the most enjoyable piece of the spiritual guidance that you are probably ever going to receive. So relish it. Don't wait another moment to get your celebratory vibe on. Confetti also brings you a message that if you want more success and happiness in your life, you can enhance that right now by being happy for the success of others around you. Do you know that when you feel happy for other people in their success, you create success for yourself? Happiness begins by your feelings, and it happens like a wave that comes over you, and a wave that causes more of those feelings to continue. When you genuinely congratulate another person and feel happy for their feelings or their win, it's natural that it comes to you. You're attracting this, and you deserve all of this. So be happy for another, even if a part of you wonders if there is enough to go around. If maybe they have taken your piece of the pie, or if you wonder if their success is really deserved. Let such thoughts be without adding to their power by either being embarrassed about them, trying to pretend they don't exist, or feeling as though you're a bad person. Just take charge and choose how you want to respond to this person's victory. Maybe you can even respond to your own doubts by saying, this person is having their turn, which means my turn will be coming sooner. So I want you guys to take a moment, whatever your situation is, whatever you think your masculine is doing or your friends are doing, or anybody that is having, you know, a fiance or a husband or a wife or a house or a baby, take this moment to say, congratulations. They're having their turn. They're being happy. They're having a good moment in life. When you give that love towards them, whoever this is, you're going to get it back. Your turn is coming. So be happy for them and be happy for you. And enjoy this oracle, which lets you know that the universe is giving you notice for a party. And you are most definitely meant to attend. And it's heading your way. All right, so good news is coming for the Divine Feminine. Parties may also be happening for you. I know I'm having some birthday parties, my son's and daughter's birthday parties coming up in a couple weeks. So I will be partying. But more than that, more than maybe a physical party or birthday or celebration, it just represents Three of Cups. Happy, good times are on the way. Okay? And the Circus of Love, since we've gotten it 2 times, I might as well just read it. Love in all forms is the ultimate prize. You've been given it now to win. Forget excuses and open your heart. Love life, love luck, laughter, and joy. Okay, Circus of Love is rolling into your town, and it's time for you to be swept off your feet. It's kind of for both of you. Love has so many ways to touch your guys' soul and heal your hearts. Love is a power that moves beyond your own thoughts. And it sweeps up inside of you and enfolds you and fills you with energy unimaginable. Love wants to flow with you and through you and in you and out of you. You are a vessel and love is ready to fill it. Sometimes you'll feel very close to this love, like you're swimming in it, or like it's a fountain exploding from the inside. Other times you'll feel as though you can't quite remember what it is to feel love, or it's been so long. Then it is time to stop looking for love in all the wrong places and turn within yourself to find it. From the kindness and sweetness and affection and warmth within your own heart, you will find great reserves of loving energy. It creates confidence and it starts to unfold. So guys, do not turn away from where your heart wants to go. Let your minds relax. It doesn't need to understand everything. And it doesn't need to be in control. Falling in love happens naturally. With life, with a person, or with yourself, with purpose. In fact, if you are to truly fall in love, then your mind will not feel in control at all. The heart has its own wisdom, in which wisdom means nothing. This is a fierce fire in your soul. And love has its own wild ways, and they are brilliant. The mind cannot grasp or understand the ways of love. So trust what your heart loves, what moves your heart, what makes you tear, what makes your heart beat, what makes you yearn, and what makes you feel joy. When you find all of this, and all these sorts of strange, wonderful, creative chaos inside yourself, a bold color starts to emerge and dance around you. Your love life may begin to feel like a circus, but what could be better than a circus? Than a circus of love. If you have been struggling, everybody, in matters of the heart, and I take it you have because you're watching this video, the circus of love indicates that a heart healing is happening to both of you right now. And you are both going to experience love in a more vibrant and exciting and playful and perhaps even somewhat unconventional way. It may even be very unusual. It also indicates this is no ordinary love. And it indicates that a love affair with a person or within self is about to happen or begin to deepen. It's time to let go and let yourself be swept off your feet and lose yourself from head to toe. All right, guys. Well, you guys ready to lose yourself? Because that's what's happening. Your masculine's got the Tower. You got death. You guys are definitely going to lose yourself. For sure. In this connection. But it's all for the good, isn't it? It's all for the good. Temperance is here, which, by the way, is the fix-it angel. Okay? Archangel Raphael, the healer of hearts. So understand that whatever wounds have been created will be mended. Balance will be restored. It just requires patience and deep love of self. That's pretty much it. I love you guys. Don't forget to listen to the songs I've mentioned. You Too, With or Without You. Hinder, Lips of an Angel. These are your guys' songs today. My grandfather clock is chiming. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon so you're notified of my next video. If you guys are interested to see any of my extendeds and subscribe and get one of your questions answered for free, all you need to do is subscribe to jks1111.com. If you're looking for anything else I have to offer, all the information is below in the description box and on my website. If you guys want to send a little love my way, a little donations, you can go to Cash App at JKS. Oh, no, that's not it. Cash App is just the Cash App. Excuse me. And the Cash App tag is cash symbol, let that shit go 1111. If you want to send any love my way. If you just want to shoot me some comments, I would appreciate that as well below the video. Go ahead and give me your comments. See how this video resonated for you guys. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I'm back. I've been gone a few days, but I'm healed. I'm better. I'm good. And I will continue this week with doing what we have to do, starting with Cancer. I just wanted to get back into the groove of things. Thank you, Markers, for the compliment. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Please be well, and I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, like I always say, this love is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a blessed and beautiful, wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.